on dark vision as far as how you can see, like with dim light, normal light, and how it all works. My thing is that I'll give you outlines and stuff, but like you see bodies in there. You see at least a dozen in a 15 by 15 room, lying on the floor in just different positions. If you want to investigate it, you'll be at disadvantage unless you guys use a light source.
I'm gonna just take a shot with my bow at one.
Okay.
At this point, I don't know who's down here, and I really don't
sparking up a torch.
Okay. You fire your bow, and you hit one of the corpses about halfway in, like in the middle of the room, and you hear and see movement. You hear rats squeaking, and you see movement of like big fat ass rats heading into like little crevices and cracks in the wall, like they're scattering, like you scared them away. Bling!
Yeah,
Trap taken care of.
Have you ever seen the movie, what is it, Ring of Fire? Is that with the dragon?
Yes, absolutely.
When he's killing the male dragon?
Rain of Fire.
A Rain of Fire, yeah, but it shows the vision. That's kind of how I see.
No, that's how I was picturing it as well.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So the rats all kind of flee, and there's a lot of them. Like, you would say that you just broke up and scattered maybe what would be considered a swarm, if I was to put a miniature out of them.
Whee!
Yeah.
Good shot, Brigid.
Yeah, did you catch that?
Yes.
Hugor? Yeah.
So, Brigid's gonna... Where do you think that torch landed?
He can throw it about 30 feet.
Sam holding it.
Oh,
Oh, I thought
okay.
you said you threw it.
No, I said sparking it up.
Oh. So, I'm gonna reach back and grab your torch. I'm taking your torch. I'm taking your torch.
So she reaches back and wants your torch.
I want your torch.
Are you grabbing it?
Really, give me your torch.
Are you
Okay, whoa. Before we do this, before we make a contest to see who's grabbing what, if you go with your torch, then you're not going to be able to use your bow. Okay?
Yes, but I can.
And I need to know which hand you are emptying to carry a torch.
My shield hand.
Okay. Now, if you guys want to make a contest out of this, you go right ahead.
My shield on my back. I take the torch out and spark it up, so I still have my warhammer.
I can't believe you're making me make a contest. Give me your damn torch so I can see what's up there.
Are you asking for it, or are you grabbing it?
I'm reaching.
The horn goes off again.
I'm reaching back and I'm. Give me your torch.
Here.
Thank you.
Snapping the fingers.
All right, I'm going forward with torch held out just in case a swarm of rats or there's any other whatever. At least I can see, and maybe they're afraid of the light at this point.
When she takes the torch, I pull my shield back out.
No problem.
So at this point, I'm going long sword and torch.
So you put your bow away and you go with your long sword and torch.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead, and since you're leading the party right now, go ahead and decide what you want to do. If you want to restructure the way this is going, or if Brigid wants to keep pushing forward. She's a badass.
I'm pushing forward.
I'm following.
Okay. We're getting out of reach of one mover, maybe.
Switch movers.
You going all the way in or just to the opening?
Up one square into the opening.
Hugor would like to go ahead and sneak past everybody, shoot Brigid a message while I'm moving up, and say, hey, let me go peek around the corner real quick and try to stealth up and peek around the next little bend.
Okay, go ahead and move everybody up, and then we'll have Hugor move up. Talia, did you just want to follow the...
Yeah, I'm just following the crowd.
Now go ahead and take Hugor and...
just to the corner there. I'm basically going to peek around the corner, just kind of...
To get there, what I'm going to need from you is a... Do you have a... What is your dexterity bonus?
My dexterity bonus is +4.
Okay, don't worry about it. It's slippery in here because it's of the gook and decay, like somebody's leak, for a while first. So the floor is a little bit slippery in here.
Luckily, I'm packing my boots of springing and striding that I bring up in like every freaking episode for some reason.
So do you pull back a robed cuff and whip out your thieves' tools?
No, I roll up my pantaloons, right? Message everybody, go, take a look at these babies. And then I slowly kind of prance, almost ballerina-ish, down the hallway with no problems.
All right. You peek down there, and in the middle of that room, there is basic wooden, I don't want to call it scaffolding, but like maybe bracing. Basic wooden, like bracing and framing around a broken up statue in the middle of that room. And you see scattered trappings on the floor, and it looks like somebody has made a ring around the statue with like some kind of material, like sand or salt or something like that. And then inside it has a lot of like random shit. You can't really tell what it is from there. But then in the center is this statue that has wooden framing around it and all that.
Okay.
That's what you see.
Judging by what I could see through the slot when that opened, I know I just turned around and ran, so I only had a couple of seconds to see what was going on. But was I able to determine what type of creature that was looking at me? Was it a human?
No.
Okay,
No.
nothing.
The voice was deep enough that you would probably say demi-human.
Okay.
It didn't sound.
But nothing specific.
No.
Okay.
No, what languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elf, Draconic.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and go back to Adar and Talia.
Well, Adar's going to move in and just kind of start looking around the body, see if he notices any of them. Like, do they look like anybody that we might know?
Okay, it's a good question. I'll go ahead and give you the torch is there in the room, and I'll give you advantage on an investigation roll.
20.
A nat 20?
No, just 20.
Okay.
He rolled a 19.
Yeah, fair enough. That's still great.
Yeah.
Well, you notice that, sorry about that, several of the bodies are wearing the colors, even though they're muddied and bloodied and everything, of the caravan guards and such that just recently came through.
The ones that left with the kids?
Right. Well, the part of that crew part of the caravan guard that came in to town. There's probably about a dozen bodies down here.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say 10 of them are people from either they look like travelers. You know that they're dressed like travelers. They don't look like townsfolk here that you would have recognized.
They may have been with the caravan at one point.
Maybe. Yeah. Exactly. You do find the body of the two bodies left that I'm going to describe are special, but all of the bodies have a symbol cut into their forehead.
Is it the elemental eye?
It is the symbol of the elemental eye.
Oh, damn it.
Now, the other two bodies that are in here, there is a body curled up in the southeastern corner of the room against the wall, like she's hiding or trying to hide. And the body that's recognized, and there are several stab wounds in her, and then the hole carved in her head, and her head's leaning back, but her body's still like rigor mortis there. It's Susanna from Susanna.
From the tavern?
From the tavern. And the way you notice this is her head's back, and you kind of move her shoulder back, and she falls down. She's the short-haired woman that was there.
Right.
And it's her. And when she falls down, you realize in her rigor mortis arms, she's holding a dead, carved mark in the forehead, just the same. Body of Billy the Runner.
Little boy?
Yeah.
How long have they been dead?
They look...
We just saw Billy the Runner.
I just sent Billy up to my room.
a couple days.
Like, not even an hour ago, I just sent Billy up to my room.
I know.
There's some fuckery.
That horn goes off again.
Alright, well, while Adar is checking out bodies, Talia is going to move up With Hugh Gore.
Am I mind fucking people here yet?
Whoa!
Am I mind fucking people?
There's fuckery afoot.
There is fuckery afoot, my friend.
Tony,
Anus.
are you going to go ahead and go in front of Hugh Gore?
Okay. So, from where I'm sitting, Talia is
Looking down the hallway towards the statue room.
the same description I
Yeah.
gave earlier.
As Talia moves up, I'm going to go ahead and move 4 squares forward up to that next entranceway without entering the next big square room there, and just kind of peek around again and get a better look at the dwarf statue.
Please have someone move your mini so I can see where you are. Okay. The statue is of a dwarf. There's random shit on the ground. It looks like coins, maybe goods.
Some kind of
There's
altar.
some basic weaponry laying on the ground. There's a short sword. There's a dagger. There's maybe a hand axe or a actual like a dwarven style fighting axe. It isn't fine quality, but it's there.
And it looks like somebody's trying to do repairs in the ring, correct?
Right. I mean, I could get into the box text, but this is my home game, and I've thrown out the box text at this point.
I like that.
Yeah. I mean, we're just going to go ahead and move right past it, but not past this, but the box text. The thing about it is that you can see a ring. It was made out of some kind of salt or white sand, and then everything inside seems like it's an offering to this statue. Now, if you want to investigate further, it looks like on the statue there's a little bit of writing at the bottom of it.
Does it say false god like the new Batman Superman trailer?
Nope, it doesn't. It says something in a language you can't read. And I would say you probably would have to get around the wood the way the framing is. You have to go over and maybe pry a board or two off anyway.
Just taking a look around this room, like I said, I would like to investigate. I'm trying to search out, see if I can see anything that looks out of place. And is there any other exit to this room?
There is an exit going southbound. Out of this room, it's about 15. Well, it's catty corner, kind of to where you are. It's southeast. It exits southeast. You're heading true east and it exits southeast.
All right, is the rest of the group going to kind of catch up with me at this point, or am I on my own here?
Yeah, Talia will walk in and she'll look at the statue, look at the, investigate it all.
Okay.
Well, Talia walks up. I'm still going to kind of give her the hand and would like to move forward, again, stealthing up along the wall and try to peek around the next little corner, see if I can see anything coming.
Before we get that far, because I don't want you two pulling away.
Yeah.
Okay. Brigid, Adar.
Well, Adar's kind of pissed right now because he's noticed these two people that he knows.
Can Adar take just a moment of silence to maybe touch himself?
That's a pretty fucked up situation to touch yourself in.
Hey man, he's got a nose goblin out there. He's got to go for fucking oil. Man.
Dead Billy! Dead Billy!
Suck it. So Adar is going to move up and just kind of push him past people.
Not going to let that happen. As soon as Adar comes up behind me again, I'm pushing out my hand. Now,
Fuck you, I'm going to roll and push past your ass.
all right, now, I'm not trying to get violent with you. I'm just trying to stop you. If you just push me back, I'll the hands up, just let you move.
Okay. Brigid.
I
We'll
want
get back to Adar, but Brigid, what do you want to
I
do?
want to take a closer look at Susanna and Billy's corpses.
Nana.
They look like they were. There are. Make an investigation roll. You're the one with the torch, right?
That is correct. 11.
Okay. It looks like their hands had been tied. At one point, but not now. It's been they're not tied now, but there's bruising and shit on their wrists and their ankles. Anything worth of value has been stripped off of them. Susanna looks like she's missing a couple fingernails, so there's some defensive wounds. You know what I mean? Probably on someone somewhere. She's missing nails, let's put it that way, that have been broken off. Billy looks like he's been beat to death, but there's piercing wounds.
Can I tell? I mean, you said that they're